Hello everyone. Hello. Hello. Everyone out there.
Hey everyone. So this video I've been like mixing in my brain of when I wanted to do it. I am ordering lighting next week. I'm so excited. And I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to record in my bedroom or get a backdrop or do whatever. Because I was going to wait till I got my lighting to film this video. But I really wanted to do it because if you follow me on Instagram, which if you don't, you should, boo-boo. I've been really, like, I recently reorganized my MAC palettes. And I've been posting pictures. And people have been responding pretty well to them. I'm sorry, it's blaze. It's hotter than the Mississippi summer in here. And I was like, you know what? I really do want to show you guys my most used MAC shadows. When I mean most used, I mean I have them all in one palette, and this palette is out every single day. I wear makeup 5 times a week, if at the least. And this palette, I'm always using, if not all my eye look, at least 1 or 2 shadows from this palette. So this is my most used MAC eyeshadows, and there is 23 shadows inside of this palette. And of course these shadows I picked. Yes. If you want to see my other MAC eyeshadow palettes, let me know and I will do a full-on video. But this palette is my most used. So if you really want to get into MAC eyeshadows and or you just really want to try them out, I would really recommend you start out with these and then work your way up or whatever. So if you want to see my most used MAC shadows, how I feel about them, what I use them for, just keep on watching. So the first shade I'm going to show you is Vanilla, and Vanilla is my favorite brow highlighting shade. Vanilla is more of a creamy white, and it does have a little bit of like silver speckles in it. You won't be able to tell through the camera, but Vanilla is my favorite brow highlight, and I will list down below all the finishes, but this is Vanilla. The next one, you probably can't see the swatch, but this is Naked Lunch, and Naked Lunch is great for the inner corner, the brow highlight. I never really used it on the lid, but it's like a shimmery, like peachy type of shade, and this is Naked Lunch. This third one here is All That Glitters. I absolutely love All That Glitters for the brow highlight, the inner corner, the lid. I just really do love it, and it's like this beautiful pinky neutral shimmery shade. Like, that's it right there, and it's so pigmented. I absolutely love All That Glitters, and it just shines. When you use it in the inner corner, it opens up the eye. When you use it on the lid, it's great for an everyday look, even nighttime. Brow highlight, you get that nice bright underbrow. I absolutely love All That Glitters. The next one is a new favorite for me, and this is Ricepaper, and it's that bottom shade right there. And Ricepaper just simply is like a creamy, like light beige with like a shimmer, and I love this for the brow highlight. People rave about Ricepaper, and now I know why. It's an amazing, outstanding brow highlight, and you probably really can't see the swatch down there, but I love Ricepaper for the brow highlight. It's yes. My next most used and one of my favorite MAC shadows period is Amber Lights. It's like this beautiful copper gold. Like, Amber Lights is absolutely stunning on the lid. Like, I can't even tell you how beautiful it looks on the lid. Put that on the lid, a nice brown in the crease, real neutral brow highlight, and your look is good to go. I absolutely love Amber Lights. It's one of my absolute favorite MAC eyeshadows. I saw this in the MAC store, and I was like, I don't know what that is or what it's called, but I'm buying it, and I bought it right there. And the woman was like, you don't have Amber Lights? Like, are you crazy? And I see why. I absolutely love Amber Lights. The next shade I heard about from Nitra B, and if you watch her, you know what it is. You know it's Brown Script. And that's a swatch of it right there. It's like a brown, like a orangey reddish undertone to it. If you guys can see that. Yeah, and I love this for the transition, as a transition shade. It's so nice. I actually have it like dusted in my transition shade right now. I absolutely love Brown Script for everyday looks, no matter what your lid is going to be, no matter like whatever it's going to be. Brown Script is a great transition shade for all skin tones, especially for women of color. I absolutely love Brown Scripts, and this I know for a fact is a matte finish. And this one actually has a dent in it because I use it literally almost for every eye look. The next one is my favorite crease shade, and this is Embark, and this is a really dark, deep chocolate brown. Didn't even do a swatch. Like, I didn't even have to do much. That's Embark. It's a really deep, dark chocolate brown for my women of color out there. This is great for the crease shade. If you're a bit light, if you're lighter, I think this would be a bit intense for a crease shade for you. You could use this more for like a smoky eye, but for everyday crease shade, I wouldn't use this deep of a brown. But I absolutely love Embark for everyday into the crease. I do have other browns from MAC when I don't want my crease shade to be that intense of a brown. But for when I want that nice chocolate brown crease, I do reach for Embark. It's like the closest thing to using a black. And I absolutely love Embark. Since fall is coming, I'm so excited. I have this next shade, and this is Coppering by MAC, and it's a beautiful reddish copper tone, and that's a swatch of it down there. It's absolutely beautiful for the fall. Like, it's just a beautiful lid shade. It's absolutely stunning. I adore this color, and I haven't used it much, but for this fall I definitely see this being a staple eye look for me. So yeah, and that's Coppering. The next shade, you might not be able to see the swatch, but it's right there. This is Saddle. I absolutely love Saddle for on the lid and as a transition shade. It's absolutely beautiful. It's like that cool tone, it's a warm tone, like medium brown shade. And I absolutely love Saddle. Like I said, I love it for the transition on the lid for a really nude eye, and the transition for like more just an everyday look. Dust this into your transition as your transition shade, and it just blends everything really nicely. And again, this is Saddle. The next shade is Bamboo, and Bamboo is a really light, like warm beige, and that's a swatch right there. It's a really light warm beige. I only have ever used Bamboo as a brow highlight for a really nice, clean, bright underbrow. It just makes under my brows look, the only word that comes to mind is just seamless and natural. Like seamless and natural, that's how it makes my brow highlight look, and I really love it for a brow highlight. Let me know down below if you own Bamboo. What do you guys use it for? I'm quite sure I can use it for things other than my brow highlight, but I feel like on the lid it may look a bit ashy on me. So down below, I want to know if you own Bamboo by MAC, what do you use it for? The next shade is so popular by MAC, it's Sickening, and this is brown, soft brown. I would say Brown Script. Soft brown, and that's a swatch of it right there. I love soft brown as a brow highlight and on the lid. I love it for those reasons. If you're more of a fair tone, this is a great transition shade for you. But for my deep babies out there, on the lid, brow highlight, it's absolutely beautiful for a nice everyday look. I'm gonna do a separate video showing you guys my everyday look using this palette. Is a look that I go to. It's my go-to look. When I don't know what I want to do, there's a look that I know to grab that palette and just do it, and I will do a video on that look. So thumbs up this video if you want to see that. But yes, this is soft brown, and I absolutely love it for the lid. Amazing. The next shade you probably noticed because you're like, what's that big eyeshadow? So this is a MAC Pro Longwear eyeshadow, and this is Uninterrupted. I love this. Is my staple transition shade, my staple holy grail transition shade. I don't care what look I'm doing. I use this as a transition shade, and it's absolutely beautiful. I have multiple other Pro Longwear eyeshadows. If you want to see those, let me know. I have maybe like 10 or 11 Pro Longwear eyeshadows, but this is Uninterrupted down here. It's like this, like brown with like a slight, like I can't explain. It's like a really nice like camel brown, like a desert brown. It's a beautiful brown, like a slight goldish undertone. I absolutely love it for a transition shade. It's absolutely amazing. If you need a new transition shade, if you're looking for a great one, I would definitely recommend MAC Uninterrupted, and this is a Pro Longwear shadow. The next shade I raved about in a favorites. Yeah, it was a favorites video where I raved about this shade. And this is Quarry by MAC. And this is like a taupey, like kind of like purple, light purple. And I absolutely love this for a transition shade. It snatches my outlook, honey. Snatch. And I absolutely love Quarry for a transition shade. The next shade, I did like this. The next shade is Espresso, and it's a swatch of it right here. Espresso is like a more of a cool tone, deep brown. It's not as intense as Embark. So when I don't want something, when I don't want my crease as intense, like this is Embark, this is Espresso. When I don't want something as intense as Espresso, as Embark, I reach for Espresso, just so that I can have that deep crease without it being way too overbearing for the look. So this is like a more like a cool tone deep brown, and this again is Espresso. This next one is so popular. This is Cranberry. I absolutely love Cranberry. Cranberry was one of my first ever MAC eyeshadows, and that's a swatch of it right there. Like, it's a beautiful violet deep purple. Like, look at that. If you don't just love it just by just looking at it, I don't know what's wrong with you. Cranberry is so beautiful for the fall and the winter times. It's a nice pop of color, a nice deep lip. Yes, honey. So Cranberry is just a staple. I absolutely love Cranberry. This next shade wasn't a favorite for me because I had bought it and not forgot I had it. I just purchased it and never used it. And then I forgot what made me use it, but now it's a favorite, and it's so weird. This is Red Brick, and it's literally a orangey red. It's an orange or red undertone, like it's like the perfect orange red mixture, and that's a swatcher right there. And it can be very intense. I do use a light hand with this because I tend to use it as a transition shade. I know it may seem weird to most, but it actually is a really beautiful transition shade, and that's what I use it for. And as I said, this can be very intense. If you build it, it's showing up a lot. Right now on camera, it's showing up extremely bright. I don't have a swatch that intense, but you can see how intense it can be. So I use a light hand. I go in with my MAC 224. Dust this as my transition shade above my crease, and it just makes it look, it gives the look that pop of color. I use this as a transition shade more for like neutral looks, and it gives my neutral looks that nice pop of color that it's really pretty. And this is Red Brick. This next shade is a beautiful bronzy copper, and this is antiqued. If you guys can see it right there, it's absolutely beautiful. Oh my goodness, I love this on the lid, honey. Like, I love it on the lid. It's a beautiful copper, like copper tone brown, and it has like a shimmer to it. It's absolutely beautiful. If you need a nice fall eyeshadow, I would definitely suggest you go pick up Antiqued by MAC. This next one is another new favorite, and this is Texture. Texture is like a peachy brown. It's like a brown with like a peach undertone. It does have a slight shimmer to it. And I mainly use Texture on the lid. Yeah, this is a perfect lid shade. And that's Texture right there. It's like a peachy brown. It's similar to soft brown, but a lot more intense, a lot more of a peachy undertone, a slight shimmer to it. It's absolutely beautiful on the lid. Like, it's a new favorite. And again, this is Texture. This next one is a new favorite as well, and this is Goldmine. And Goldmine is a bright yellow gold. Like, It's super bright, but I feel like you have to build this one. So this is Goldmine. I kind of have it kind of dusted on my lid today. Not too much. This is Goldmine, and it's a beautiful yellow gold by MAC. It's a new favorite as well, and I just really love it for the lid. And this can also be worn in a corner. So yeah, you can get multiple uses out of this. The next one, oh my goodness, this is Kid. Kid is a neutral, like light beige tone, and this is it right up here. Kid is very interesting. When you go to put it, I have to look what the finish of it is. When you go to put it, I use it on the lid. When I put it on my lid and I like blend it out, it gives my lid this sheen. Like, I can't explain it. Like, even swatch, I see it. If you look closely, it gives it like this nice sheen and make it looks really natural and smooth. This eyeshadow is very creamy, and it just ties the look. It's a beautiful neutral eyeshadow for the lid. I absolutely love Kid. Two more. So the next one, I'm just gonna put it on the side of my hand, is, I've had it for a while, but it's never been a favorite up until recently. And this is Folie. And Folie is a brown, but it has like a nice red undertone to it. You probably can't see it, but up close you'll be able to see it. It's a brown with like a red undertone, and I use this more for like the crease. Gives that, I love using brown script as my transition and putting this in the crease, because the red undertone they kind of complement each other, because Folie has the red undertone, so it kind of fits. And just ties the look together as one. So brown script at the transition, this in the crease is a great combo. And the last shade is one of my top 3 MAC eyeshadows, period. I've talked about this shade I don't know how many times, and this is Sketch. Sketch is a beautiful deep purple with like pinky silver speckles. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. And if you guys have been watching my videos over the past couple months, you know that I use the MAC blusher in Sketch to contour with. I just love this shade. This shade is just life. I love this shade. It's a beautiful purple. I use this in the crease, you know, outer V for a nice smoky under eye. Girl. So I really hope you guys enjoy my MAC eyeshadow palette. I will leave the names and the finishes down below. Make sure you guys go and check these shades out. I highly recommend all of them. If you're starting out with MAC eyeshadows, I will definitely recommend you check these out first. And if you already have MAC eyeshadows but you're trying to grow your collection, I definitely recommend trying some of these. If you don't already own them, they will, trust me, they will become your favorites, just like they have become mine. And yeah, I use this palette every day. I absolutely love these, and I just really want you to check these shadows out. And I really hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you all in the next video. Mwah.